It's me, Debbie, here at Northern Alfa Day, suffering with hay fever, cleaning my car. Yeah, we've arrived just before 10. People are steadily piling in. Nice variety of Alfas so far, all mixed, lining up. So I will try and catch some people coming in. As you can hear, some people are giving it some. See you shortly when I do the walk around.
Right, so we'll start the walk around of Northern Alfa Day, and the Yorkshire section carrying on the party for the Julias because they're celebrating their 10 years. And yeah, we have a nice collection. Now, the sun is behind the clouds at the minute, so you can't see the beautiful colours of the cars. And as you'll see in the video, we bump into Jason, who himself has Julia. Now, I'm just going to pan round because we've got a couple on the grass this side too. Now, obviously, they're the successor for the 159. No hard feelings there. We're going past the tent with the main man, Nick, in there. This is Jason's Julia. Right, so morning. We are here with Jason from the Yorkshire section.
Good morning.
So tell us, you're new to the role, aren't you?
Yes, as of February this year, I took over from John Scott as the Yorkshire section chairman.
So if you would need to get in touch, this is the dude to get in touch with.
Or Nicholas, who's the Yorkshire section secretary, Nicholas Williamson, yeah.
So yeah, but a great bunch, and the Yorkshire lads are always friendly, aren't they?
Yes,
so,
yeah, we are.
And you've got quite a big following, really.
We've got about 230 members in the Yorkshire section. Yeah, it's difficult because we're a big region.
Yeah.
We are very widely spread across all of Yorkshire, so it's always going to be difficult to try and cater for all the Yorkshire members to get to a Yorkshire member monthly meeting, but that is something we're going to look at. We are starting to look at alternatives of possibly weekend breakfast meetings over the summer holidays, things like that over the summer period, getting a few more events over summer. So yeah, we're trying to get something to make sure that all the Yorkshire members can come along, get involved, get to more events and get to more things that we're going to get doing.
And that is something that we spoke about in the general meeting that we had earlier on in the year, about obviously the northern region have a lot of demographics spread quite vastly, and we want to unite everybody, and we don't want to say, oh, just because you're registered here you can't attend here.
Yeah,
we want to say everybody's welcome, just rock up.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, you heard it here. So yeah, it's great to meet you, and congratulations on your role. I know it's a little bit daunting. I mean, I'm 2 and a bit years in now, and now I'm doing this, and it's just like crazy. Time does fly.
Yeah.
You get to know a lot of because you get your regulars coming to the show.
You do, yeah.
And you can always rely on them.
You do, yeah. And I've come to rely on a lot of the board members as well, who have been really helpful.
Oh, gotcha.
It's obviously, yeah. I mean, to give you a bit of background, I was a member of the club 18, 19 years ago now, when I had my last Alfa before I bought the Julia.
So you've had Alfas for quite a long time?
Well, I had a big period where I didn't have them. I started off with a 156 seller speed, which obviously a lot of people hate the cell speed. I loved it. It did let me down once, massively, in rush hour traffic. But yeah, other than that, I love that car. I then had a GT. My ex-wife had a 147 at the time as well, so we loved the Alfa. I've always loved them, but due to kids and the GT just not being big enough as they were getting older, I mistakenly moved to an Audi, and then I always basically vowed I was going to go back to another Alfa.
And that is what I've said in one of my previous videos. It's quite funny that it gets into your veins almost. You get your first Alfa that you fall in love with, you pour all your money, your heart and your soul and time into it, and for whatever reason you have to get rid of, and nothing quite fills that void.
No, nothing ever felt the same. And it seems a bit corny, and it's said in so many videos and reviews, but it is that heart over mind. There's something about an Alfa that you can't.
It's the Italian passion.
Yeah, you can't explain it rationally. There's just something about it.
Until you've driven one, you cannot comment.
Yes,
End of story.
Yeah, but I always said, when I go back to one, I'm going back to a proper one. And also the Giulia Quadrifoglio came out in 2016. Around 2019, 2020, we were sharing a car during COVID, and it's like, next car I have, I'm going to get my own again. It's going to be a quad. It's got to be a quad. And then a couple of years ago, one morning, we got a phone call from a friend who basically said her husband had dropped dead that morning from a heart attack, and he was
no.
5 years younger than me.
Wow.
And seems quite selfish in a way, but that night we went out and I was sat there and I just went, I'm buying one.
Yeah.
I'm not waiting.
Life's too short.
Yeah, life's too short. I am not keep putting it off. Who knows what happens tomorrow? I'm going to go and buy one.
You've got to do something that makes you happy while you've got the chance. And if Julia is what makes you happy, then obviously, yeah. I mean, and it's like the 159 for me. That thing, I think I'll get buried with it if I can. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm going to keep that on the road for as long as possible. Husband's in the background nodding away. Like,
yeah,
so,
well, my son who was with me, I mean, one of my children, my youngest son is here today. He's somewhere. He's disappeared.
He's taking photographs with your camera.
He's disappeared with my camera, taking photos of the cars. He said, I don't intend to get rid of this car, but he said, I can't get rid of it because when he's 17, this is going to be his first car.
Oh, I love it.
I'm assuming he knows how he's going to pay for the insurance for this for a 17-year-old to learn him. But
yeah, no, definitely. Yeah. And there's a great array of cars here today.
There is, yeah. We've got a really good turnout. And I mean, the cars are still turning up. We've got around, I think, yesterday the total was around 145, 150 cars coming along. So, and again, we're here with the Giulia Register as part of what we've been doing all year. Obviously, you spoke to Paul at Spring Alpha Day. He arranged the Giulia display there. Earlier this year, we started it with the Giulia Run that we did in Yorkshire, where we got Auto Italia magazine along as well.
Yeah,
and we did a 100-mile run.
Our friends at Auto Italia.
Yeah, so that were a really good event that we did. It went slightly wrong, which everybody will be able to read about in the next issue of Alpha Driver magazine.
Do you know what, though? It doesn't matter what type of event you organise. Even these guys will vouch for it. Something always happens. Yeah. And it's just out of your hands.
We all laughed about it afterwards.
You make do.
Yeah. We looked at the damage to the front of the cars and just laughed about it. We had to. So.
I'll be interested to read that one. So watch this space.
Yes, that's in the next issue. So
yeah, no, it was great to meet you, and I hope you have a great day. And obviously, you said I'll do a walk around of the Giulias, but yeah,
and we plan even bigger for National Alpha Day. We've got something planned for that. That's going to be a big Giulia Register event there for the anniversary. So watch this. Are you going to
stomp all over my numbers that I got for the 159 last year?
I think we might do. The Giulia has,
I think you will
has got the biggest amount of members in the club from what I know. So sorry.
No, that's absolutely fine. I was just so shocked that we got that many. I thought John was actually joking, and I was like, nah, whatever. And then seeing them all in the hangar.
It was very impressive seeing them all in the hangar.
But there's not many of us left, and obviously.
The
Giulia is the successor to the 159, so hey ho,
yes,
and it's very popular. So I've not got no bad feeling towards the Giulia.
Thank you.
Actually, I feel quite badass when I sit in one.
You can never sit in that. Have you sat in one of the Sparkos? Oh, you can never sit in that one.
Well, it's a pleasure meeting you.
Lovely meeting you. The sun's coming back out in Yorkshire.
I've got to put my filter on the camera, otherwise no one will see anything. But thank you very much. Take care. Nice blue GT. Look at the number plate. Red 159. And I have to show that they've gone, because these bits on the 159 are a bit of a pain. They fade over the years and look a bit tatty. So people tend to cover them. I have resprayed mine thanks to my husband and his wonderful ideas and helpful hints and money. This is an unusual colour on this G. It is brown, but it's not an awful brown. It actually looks quite good, and I don't know if you can see it in this light. So I'll try and get a different angle. It looks more black on the camera. But yeah, it's not a colour that you see very often. And that's Nick's red Mito. Right, good morning. So we're here at Northern Alfa Day, and here is the main man, as I call it. Well, it's not the main man, but it's the main man. Nick, who is the club manager. Morning, Nick.
Morning, Debbie. How are you?
I'm not
Good
too
to
bad.
see you again.
Yeah, I haven't had enough tea, so yeah, don't ask. So we're here, and this is your little Mito.
It is.
So we don't often see this.
That's only the second event it's ever been to.
I know.
So
I'm like
all
really
its life.
shocked, and
Yes,
I'm like, yay!
it is.
So like, I had to get you on camera with your Mito.
It's
So,
a culture shock not coming in the van, I must admit. Doing
but
all
is
that.
it not a nicer drive than driving the van?
I suppose I have to say yes, but it's not in a way. Yeah,
Oh,
you
are you a
can't have.
creature of habit then?
Yeah, you can't hurry anywhere in the van, but
No.
it's says the man who went on a speed awareness course in it. But, yeah, no,
Really? You managed to do that? That's
well, it's
brilliant.
got its own speed limits, hasn't it? You're only
Yeah.
supposed to do 60 and things like that. So
Oh
anyway,
well,
cut that
that's
bit
another
out.
story. Edit.
Yeah,
So, how long have you had this Mito?
just after COVID, I bought it.
Because I was going to say, I didn't think you'd had it that long.
No,
Have you still got your Fiat? Or did you get?
I've
Yeah,
asked
the
it, but
Abarth.
yeah, I've still
Sorry.
got that. Yeah,
Yeah, you've still got that.
got that and this. Yeah, that's the fleet for the moment.
Nice.
We were saying earlier, it's 2 cars. I spend less on tax on 2 cars than I did on the 159. That's
That is
£700 a
true.
year,
Yeah.
which is
No,
why I had to
it
go.
is very
Unfortunately, but
expensive on the 159.
yeah,
But I don't pay
that
it. My husband does.
that's all right.
Thank you,
That
Stuart.
was part of my COVID meltdown. I sold Mrs. Wright's Peugeot in my
Ah.
159, and we've ended up with these. So
But they're not bad.
no,
I
we don't
mean,
need. We don't need.
Mitos are
Yeah.
little nippy.
She's like, do we not need 4 doors? And I said, we have, but they're just on 2 cars now. So
And you work with
it
it,
works.
don't you?
Yeah, that's fine. No, it's fine. No, it works well. I'm really happy with it. Yeah.
Can I ask you a question? Because I can't. My brain is terrible. How long have you been a club manager for now?
It's my 15th year now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you get a gold star, or
the...
do you get an award for long-standing?
No, I don't know. But this year you'll have done more miles going to events than I have.
Yes,
You're the
actually,
first
I think so.
person
Yeah,
in all those years.
Yeah, I think I've been to every single one so far as well.
Yeah.
Apart from the track, like Donington track and
Yeah,
things like that,
Cockle
I'm
Combe,
probably not going to.
No.
Yeah, I can't get to those ones,
No.
unfortunately. But yeah, so yeah.
That's good. Cool.
And obviously, next big one is Vista.
Yes, National Alfa Day. Yeah, in
National Alpha
August.
Day.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That'd be
if
good.
you're watching this and you haven't got your tickets, you need to sign up soon, especially if you want a parade lap, because those numbers are limited, and if you don't get in there quick, you lose.
You lose.
So, yeah.
Snooze, you lose.
Yeah, I love that saying. So yeah, there's a lot of planning and stuff that goes into events.
Indeed,
Yeah, I'm surprised you've got as much hair as you have, because even just for being a registrar, organising an event,
Yeah,
really without you, I don't know what I'd do.
No, but there are a lot of people put a lot of effort into the whole club. It's not just me doing everything by any means at all. So
No, but you do a fair bit, and you keep us all sane.
Yeah.
So
John,
you are
John
a
Griffiths
saint.
always says I'm sort of the glue that holds everyone together.
Oh, he definitely is.
So,
he is the glue that holds the club together.
There you go.
So yeah, any of your club needs, head to this guy first, but don't bombard him too much.
Not all at once, please.
No. But he will sort you out if he can.
Yeah,
so, yeah.
Indeed.
But no, it's a pleasure talking to you as always,
thanks.
and you better go back to your
Thanks for your help.
natural habitat.
I'm not normally allowed out of the gazebo event, so my ankle tag's going off.
Quick,
I can feel it.
I've got to sit down. So yeah, go finish your coffee,
right.
and I'll leave you alone now.
Lovely.
But thank you,
Thanks
Nick.
a lot. Thanks, Debbie.
Now I'm loving. Not everybody goes the Alpha number plate route when they do private plates, but a few do. Look at least the rain is staying away because they've got their roof down. But it's beautiful. The paintwork is immaculate on this, so it is very looked after. And then another 939. We've got a spider. There's just something about these. They're so cute. Look at this interior. You can't beat them. They're absolutely brilliant. And a few of our members' first cars were suds. So it's nice to see them still out and about. Oh, excuse my sniffing. That's probably all you're going to hear on the camera is me going, I apologise. I don't know why my hay fever is particularly bad today. I just want to show the rear ends of some of these cars because they are very unique for their models. Oh, this one's a Veloce. I just noticed an Alfa Sud Veloce. Look at that. That's quite a nice detail that I've never spotted before. See, when you pay close attention, you see all these little things. And it's something us Alfa owners like doing, is cleaning our cars. Whether they've already been cleaned like an hour before or the night before, you pull up to a show and you still got to clean it. I gave mine a quick wipe. It didn't bother the stewards, as you can tell. But he said that was fine. My front end's looking a bit pitted thanks to sewn chips, but that's quite common on the 159s. I think it's just because the front end's so low. This is a nice colour in a Giulietta. Interesting wheels. Like I said on the Southwest Alpha Day video, it's nice to see people thinking outside the box with the alloys. Even Alpha have thought out the box with the alloys. They've definitely got better with the designs, more interesting combos. So as you can see, we've got quite a few. The numbers were looking quite low for Northern Alfa Day, but I think everybody saw the weather was not too bad and thought, yeah, let's go. See, I don't, you know, it is just that front end. I'm biased, so now look at this. This one's for sale, and I can't tell you enough. It is in very good nick. Now, there is not a blemish on that I can see, and it is for sale. So, yeah, if you're interested, it's 2.2 JTS. I don't know if I can zoom in. I don't want my bag fitting in. There you go. There's the details, and it is beautiful. So yeah. Do you know what? If I had the money and land and garage big enough, I'd probably own quite a few Alphas. There's a few I like 147 GTA. I might have every 939 someone's alarm is going on. And they're a GT. And a blue one. I like how they park together. I'll have to get a picture of these in a minute. So yeah, there it is. Has auto luso on the pipe. Now, there's something about these headlights. Interesting little number plate as well. Now this, look at the colour. It's just so gorgeous. The interior goes really well. And you can smell that it's an old classic car. You just can't bear it. Look at that. Beautiful. I'll have to get pictures of that. GTV. But you can't beat GTV, so they sit really low. Gives them that aggressive stance. Nathan, you will be pleased. Look, it's another GT. That one's for sale also. I have to say. These people selling their Alphas. Stop selling your Alphas. I'm joking. Now, this is one of my regular members' cars. And it always makes me smile. Because purple is my favourite colour. As I was saying, we do like cleaning our cars. I've got waterless wash in my car for every occasion. So, we'll walk past some more Julias in situ. And we'll talk about them. We've got various varieties of Julias. It's just something about their front end though, isn't it? You have that come up behind you on the motorway, you would just automatically move, wouldn't you? Lovely doggy. So yeah, actually I don't know how many they've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think it's about 24, 25 Julias here today in their various forms. The G2s, the Veloce. Now I quite like the rear with the lip. Look at that twin exhaust as well. That sounds nice. So I'll do a walk up this way. Oh, quick between them all. The battery goes quite quickly. Now, a few Juliettas today, and a couple of them came in Congo, which is cute. I can't remember what followed us in. Now, here we go. Now, we follow Aaron's Alpha, and I can't believe he went and got himself a Brera. So I have to try and catch him and talk to him about that. 147, that's where our Alpha journey started in our household, and then we moved on to 159. All these Juliettas. We owned a Julietta as well, so we've had a few Alphas. I will not give up on my 159. I could probably fit them in these. They just sit so pretty. Imagine cruising along with the roof down on one of these. I do feel, but don't hate me for this, I think the rear end is a little bit long. But when you look at the side profile, it fits, so it works. There is something about the Alpha styling. They seem to just get it right for every model. Yeah, I don't know if I had the money whether I would own a Corsia or an 8C now. There's a Gato, however. Now, I don't think I've seen one in this colour, but it works. And I do like the rear end on them. You've got to love the interior as well. Don't know if you can see it. The old wooden steering wheel. But yeah, saw one of a Zagato in Southwest Alpha Day. If you didn't guess, I've been to most Alpha shows this year. And as we spoke about with Nick and Jason, the next big one is National Alpha Day in August. If you haven't got your tickets yet, what are you doing? Actually, I can't talk. I'm too skint. I haven't got my tickets yet. I don't earn enough. If anyone's got a job for me, I need a new job. Right, so that's a 159 Sportswagen. You know I like 159, so. Now, I feel really short next to this. I've said it millions of times. I'm literally like hidden. Could just stand behind it and no one would see me. This one's a Veloce. I do like them in white. And look, you could tell it's been flying down the country lanes. It's got bug splat all over it. Do you know what? It still looks good. I reckon a dirty Alpha is a good Alpha because it's been driven. I'm going to walk around the side of this one just because look at the detail on Don't see that very often. And the door handles. I've noticed that with the Alphas, the door handles and badges and things, all unique for their models. This looks really nice as well. But look how long. I don't think it shows it properly. Another red meter. Nick, you've got competition. Another spider. Sorry, I'm biased. That front end. I seem to have lost my husband. I want to. Now, I've got a fondness for these. I wouldn't mind owning one of these. It's got a roll cage. Yay. Could you imagine how much fun this would be on the track? And actually, a few members do the track days in their cars, which is great. It's another way us Alpha members come together. So we have a couple of track days throughout the year, and then we head over to races at Buxton. We don't just have our static meets, and then obviously we have all the meets at the particular sections and registers arranged throughout the year. So there's something for everybody. And there's Richard. He was trying to avoid the camera, but I got him. And he doesn't know that I got him, so it's even better. Now, I do like paint this, but I can imagine it's a bit of a pig to keep clean. But it just looks good. I don't know if you can see it, but it's matte. I quite like that paint. But obviously, we all have our own preferences, and that's where our story began with the 147. Now, pan round this way a bit. People are still arriving, which is good. Now, look at this. Now, look how low that sits. The thing with when you're doing walkarounds at Alpha shows, and obviously people are getting to know you now, you get stopped and then you start talking, and then an hour's passed and you're like, what? So, yeah, I am going to need to take some pictures. It's very cloudy, but it's not cold. Sun needs to come out though, because you can't see the colours on the cars properly with this camera. Now, there's a few Alphas here that I see quite regularly at shows. And it's funny because a few people do just travel to the mall. Some just go to the ones local to them, which is nice because you do get to see a variety. I was just talking to a fellow 159 owner about what cars we like. He really likes the 75, whereas I quite like the old classic Juniors and Juliettas. Another Alpha for sale. I do like that colour in the GTV though. Another 147. Now, this is what I'm talking about. I like these. I can try them. This is 1300. But look at the interior. Look at that. Stunning. I love seeing on the older Alphas as well the member stickers and stickers from their travels. Another 939 Spider. Look at those rear lights though. Aren't they classy? Alpha 33. in a very unusual, would you say it's a green colour? Tan interior. Paintwork is immaculate on it. And then you have this big beast of a still here next to it. Just, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, the size difference. That's quite funny. And we have got some late arrivals that are parked over here. So we'll take a quick walk round and you can see cars parked. And then you've got your marshals. You can hear the Italian Alfa members talking. Now this is a beautiful colour. Like that. Am I in your way? Sorry. It's a beautiful colour, don't you think? I love the smell that you get from them as well. Look at that. It's got its clover leaf on there. 1750. Juliettas. Hubby liked our Giulietta. Me not so much. I didn't get on with it. Let's pan round and have a look at the interior on this. Now I'm quite envious. I think it would look odd in the 159, but the wooden steering wheels are so cool. I really do like them. Listening to them talking about battery issues, Alfas do like a decent battery. Now another one for sale. 159 Sportswagen. Now I like the Sportswagens in white. Right, I stopped to talk again. So here we have a GTA. We just went past a grey Giulietta. Hubby wouldn't mind a GTA, would you? Yeah. Interesting colour. 159. One of my fellow 159 members. They take some really good photos at the shows they go to. So thank you very much. And the Giulietta. And the spine. Ken, what colour? Yellow. Now, that is the walk around. Right, end of Northern Alfa Day. The awards have been done, so people are leaving. The weather has held out. Record numbers. So well done to everybody that came and to the award winners. Credit to Nick, James and the Yorkshire section for sorting this event out, and to Danielle in the shop. So the next big one is National Alfa Day at Vista Motion in August. So until then, ciao.